For some people, it's being away from their nearest and dearest that makes a good Christmas.
Get Radio Breakfast with Rich Smith.
It's Sara Southey from the Southey Way. Morning, Sarah.
Deep breath in a good way, not a bad way.
Sorry, that was a little private joke between us there. As I was chatting to Sarah during the song, and she said, "God, you took like a really deep breath there, like it was like,
brace yourself."
God, here we go. I love it though. That's great. Anyway, no, the deep breath was purely for a Monday morning. Nothing to do with you at all. Nothing to do with you. Honestly,
no, of course not.
Honestly,
nothing.
Right, we've launched Christmas here at Get Radio, and we're chucking a few
So
Christmas
I
songs.
heard.
Yeah, we're chucking a few Christmas songs. We've got a local biker who's done a Christmas song. We're going to be speaking to him just after 8. It's all going Christmassy. We've got loads of Christmas things happening all across this week on the show as well, so we're buzzing for it. So let's talk Christmas. You've had basically a precursor to Christmas this weekend.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely lovely actually, because my everybody was home. My dad was here, my son was here, back from Bristol, and it was pretty much like Christmas except for the food and the decorations and the presents.
Oh,
But like a trial run, I guess.
it's not a bad shout to do a trial run of Christmas. Maybe like to do it like this weekend and go, oh, are we going to enjoy it? Is everyone sort of happy with this?
Or maybe it's a bit like a dress rehearsal that you get it all, or it all goes right on the rehearsal and then it all goes absolutely pear-shaped on the real day.
No, that's I've learned from you that practice and just doing it. Practice makes perfect and all these kind of things. Prepare to fail or fail to prepare, whatever the little phrase is and what have you.
Yeah,
that. So there we go. But I feel like it does feel like I'm letting Christmas in. I've been sort of quite sort of closed up about it.
You've been quite holding back on Christmas, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Because I want that ramp. I want the ramp to go into Christmas, so I still feel Christmassy on the 25th of December. Now, I couldn't feel like that if I'd have had 2 weeks of Christmas songs. I couldn't do it. We played Shakin' Stevens earlier. And man, I was buzzing for that. It sounded great. That's my favourite Christmas song. And I'm buzzing for it. But I still want to be like that come the 25th of December and not just be like, oh, I've heard this
burnt out.
times. Yeah, exactly.
Christmas burnout.
But that is a thing as well. That Christmas burnout, because even I was experiencing yesterday. Okay, I put the tree up yesterday. I did some Christmas shopping, but also I was doing it because I was like, actually, I've got no time. I've got literally no time. I've got between now and Christmas, I've got 2 weddings that I'm going to, 2 gigs that I'm doing, and there aren't that many weekend days left. I've got the football as well. That's twice.
Oh, I was wondering when the football was going to come in.
Yeah, I've got the football twice as well in the next month. I don't have any time. I don't have any time to do anything. That
You need
Christmas
to breathe, Rich. Breathe.
Well, that's maybe why I was taking that big intake of breath just before talking to you, because I needed that time to just stop and go, actually, do you know what Christmas is? Yeah, it's great.
We race around and we do all the things, and we feel like we have to do all the things with all the people. And actually what we could possibly do with doing is putting a little bit more white space into our days so that we can just breathe.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people put pressure on themselves at Christmas for it to be the perfect day, the perfect time of year. Everyone wants the snow. Might not happen. I mean, this last weekend it was positively balmy.
Well, there are things that we can control, Rich, and things that we can't, and I'm not sure we can control the snow requirements just yet.
Exactly that.
Give it time.
Yeah, give it time. We'll be there soon. AI, I'm sure we'll be able to control weather soon. But those things that people are going to be. It's as much as it's a wonderful time of year. There is that impetus for perfection, and it's we have to do this. We have to get those presents. That has to be perfect. This has to be. But actually, it's a lot of it is actually just being near your nearest and dearest, and just kind of.
Does that make a happy Christmas then? for some people, it's being away from their nearest and dearest that makes a good Christmas. And I think that is the absolute point, is that it's different for everyone, even for the people that don't practice Christmas in a country that practices Christmas. You know what I mean? You feel this innate pressure that you have to do these things. Here's my take. I love Christmas, absolutely love Christmas for its family gathering aspect. I absolutely love that. Don't like the commercialized stuff. You know, we have a running joke. My husband always buys me a pack of Maltesers and wraps it up. Jim, if you're listening, I do expect a box.
I love it. That's great.
But we take the pressure off. We don't make a big deal about the food. It's just a huge roast dinner that we eat on Christmas Day and on Boxing Day. So I cut out all the meals so that the pressure is off.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just a simmering pot of like angst and pressure, and it's like a pot that's gonna boil over, and nobody wants to be cleaning up that mess on Christmas Day.
No, ironically, that is how my dad does the sprouts, though. In that massive pressure cooker.
Well, they do need boiling a lot.
They do. Oh dear, they do. Well, that's it. I think that's a lovely way to kind of look at this, because even just chatting to you, we're rushing around doing, but the whole point of it is actually looking after yourself and making sure that you're happy this Christmas, even if it's happy with a box of Maltesers and a film. If that's what's going to make you happy, so be it. We like that.
Oh, and box of Maltesers and a jigsaw.
And a jigsaw, blimey! You're getting a list now. Jigsaw, Maltesers, Christ Almighty, there's loads.
I know. I'm very demanding, Rich. Very demanding.
That's pretty stuff. Well, look, we've reframed Christmas a little bit for everyone, which I think we need
White
to
space.
Do. Even
if it's not snow.
Even well, actually, it's getting a bit colder this week, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to get snow. But there we go. Sarah, we've had a little look at Christmas, and I'm liking that. I'm feeling better about it. I'm feeling better about my week already, and that's the power of Sara Southey doing things the Southey way. I love that.
And breathe.
And breathe. There we go. Nice one, Sarah. We'll catch you next week for probably more breathing exercises.
Bring it on.
I love it. Right, Sara Southey, of course, doing things the Southey way. Catch her all over LinkedIn, Instagram, and what have you. Just search for Sara Southey, the Southey way, and go and see her in the Shed of Strength.